President Bola Tinubu arrives the council chamber at the State House to chair the Federal Executive Council meeting.
Thank you.
On the front burner is the devastating impact of flood disasters across the country, particularly the situation in Maiduguri, Borno State capital, which has impacted lives and farmlands. FEC is concerned about the humanitarian crisis in the aftermath of the disaster and approves some stringent measures to forestall a recurrence.
The Federal Executive Council have constituted a committee to look into not only the Alao Dam, but other dams in the country, to reassess them and come up with recommendations that will solve the challenge of flooding.
Mr. President did direct that a disaster relief fund be set up. This will focus on the financing and bringing together the funding from across the spectrum.
The Federal Executive Council also gives approval for executive bills that border on the fiscal and monetary policies.
The Federal Executive Council did pass for onward transmission to the National Assembly economic stabilization bills. It contains, for example, items that change the Foreign Exchange Act, give greater liquidity.
FEC also made approvals for the construction and reconstruction of some roads in the Federal Capital Territory and across some states of the Federation.
We are also proposing for all our federal highway that we are tolling. We are not only putting solar light, we are also putting CCTV camera, have relief stations where observation will happen, and so that will eliminate all the road blockage.
The Council also approved the establishment of a National Citizens Value Brigade in primary and secondary schools to promote national values and reorientation.
There was an approval of the inclusion of the National Values Charter and the national symbols to be made mandatory, not just in our curriculum, in the teaching of civic education, but also among appointees of government.
Meanwhile, FEC has approved the acquisition of 200 tractors and 100 combined harvesters at a cost of $70 million, which will be delivered in 6 months as part of the Renewed Hope Mechanization Program to transform the agriculture sector. From the Presidential Villa, Emperor Simon, Channels Television News.